With presidential races getting closer, candidates are doing and saying whatever they can to win votes, but that may be hurting America's fight against terror groups.
Nebraska Representative Brad Ashford tells me military commanders in the Middle East are practically begging politicians to tone down their language when it comes to terrorism. But according to political analysts, in a hotly contested election year, everything is political. Preparing for another trip to the Middle East, Nebraska Congressman Brad Ashford says it's likely there will be talk of the tone of this presidential campaign this year.
This bombast, especially by Trump, is so dangerous. He's the most dangerous political figure I've ever come across in my lifetime.
But Republicans say now is the time for tough talk.
Torture works, okay, folks? Torture, have these guys. Torture doesn't work. Believe me, it works, okay? And waterboarding is your minor form.
We need a comprehensive strategy to utterly destroy them. That involves carpet bombing them to oblivion.
Ashford, who serves on the Armed Services Subcommittee on Emerging Threats, says inflammatory comments by candidates do more harm than good.
It's critical that we not disunify ourselves here, that this scapegoating of Muslims, for example, Muslim Americans, is detrimental to our efforts and, in fact, feeds the propaganda machine of ISIS.
But in an election year, no comments exist in a politics-free vacuum, according to UNO political science professor Paul Landau.
While Republicans say this doesn't hurt much of anything and it's just politics as usual, Democrats say, no, this is bad for the country and bad for our standing in the world. I think that the dust always settles, and when it does, you'll wind up with a Republican candidate and a Democratic candidate, and they'll go at it as we usually do every year.
While the Republican nominee is uncertain, Landau believes Hillary Clinton has a delegate lead large enough to all but guarantee she'll be the party's pick.